Hello, fellow Interwebbers, and welcome to the Week 9 Royal Draft League team builder against Pack and the Indianapolis Ponytas, which should take place in about 10 minutes. We're going to have to get through this quick. Before we go ahead, I'm pegging this about 80% chance we lose. I had an original team, which was much different, very obscure, because Pack was my team quite well. So the team originally was Lucario, Krookodile, Venusaur, Muk, Mismagius, and something else, maybe Regirock. It was a weird team. It did not perform well in test. Oh, it was Primarina. So it was Lucario, Krookodile, Primarina, Venusaur, Muk, and Mismagius. It did not perform well. Muk did not work well. The only time I could do Trick Room on that team was with Mismagius, and it only worked if I was Scarfed or Specs, and I couldn't give up the speed or the power, so it was really a risk. So then the best thing I could do was Scarf a Destiny Bond, because especially bulky something wouldn't kill me. Like, oh, I'll stall you out now and kill you next turn. It didn't hit hard enough, didn't play well, and very frail overall. Muk hit really hard, but he could not hit a gunk shot to save his life. It was like gunk shots. I think he missed 3 in a row one time. So as you can see, Valor the Victini, who is of course pegged to come this match, he's coming back. So predictable, but he's got to come. Also, you can see top 6 predictions up there. He's only brought Lycanroc once, so I don't think that'll come, but that's good against my team, at least good against Victini. If he brings in Weavile on me, the question is, does he Pursuit, does he knock off? Which is it's a rough question for me, but either way, if he does that, I go into Chaos. I'd be willing to sack Victini for Fini, because as you can see, we're choice banded. We create Bolt Strikes and Headbutt and U-Turn. If these two don't come, Nido King and Electivire, Bolt Strike, it does like 25% to Ferrothorn max, or relatively max bulk. This thing will hit everything hard with Bolt Strike. Bolt Strike with band guarantees OHKOs, max HP, then attack speed, whatever else, Fini. If you're max HP, max special, or max defense, it will not OHKO. I'll do like 90% though, but Bolt Strike's gonna be big here. Victini as well. Oh my gosh, it dents his team. That was weird. Some issues I do have is Hawlucha's a big issue to my team for sure. Hawlucha, Weavile, Swellow, and Charizard are all big. Notably, they all have issue with rocks. Hawlucha not as much, but if I can get rocks up before Zard comes in, that's going to be big for me. So let's go to the next Pokemon on the team. We have Chaos is back. Chaos Lucario is here. This is a set, thank you, Clutch Sometimes, coach of the Kansas City Kingdras for this set. We were doing some testing, and he was like, how about this? I had a fully special thing. I had like Dragon Pulse, Agility, Vacuum Wave, and Aura Sphere. And he put this together, and this is done really well. Other than Justified, I think I'm probably going to go Inner Focus or Steadfast. In case Kangaskhan comes, I'm going to do Steadfast. That's probably the best one. I'm going to change that on my cartridge. But I'll look 1 second. Okay, we have Earthquake, High Jump Kick, Poison Jab, and Vacuum Wave. This thing will outspeed anything but Scarf Nido King. This thing will outspeed anything but Plus Speed Nature or Scarfed Electivire. This thing can one-hit KO Weavile with Vacuum Wave. This thing can dent his team. It can 2-hit KO pretty much everything. I'm not sure about Meloetta calcs on that. I don't think it's going to come though. Kangaskhan also, I doubt that's going to come, because it might come from Mismagius, but it's kind of got a bad matchup against the rest of my team. But Chaos here with Life Orb is going to be big. This thing can hit his team really hard late game. Up next we have, of course, Marv. Krookodile's back. Marv is right now leading the league in kills and differential. Plus 12 differential, and then plus 14 KOs, minus 2 deaths. Marv here is a bulkier set. You can see 204 plus speed, which will outspeed everything but Scarf Nido King. It's got Rocky Helmet, Intimidate, of course, Earthquake, Knockoff, Stone Edge, and Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock will be big here. It can draw the Fini in. It can keep Charizard out if he doesn't want to come. He might have Rapid Spin on Pharaoh or Defog on Fini, but either way, it's going to draw one of them in. I can pretty much go into Venusaur on either of them and smack him pretty good. And that being said, this is Rocky Helmet set. Chopple Berry would have been better for Hawlucha to take a +2 high jump kick, but again, the issue is kind of do I Do I run an item just for Hawlucha, or do I do something that can hurt Charizard more, can hurt Weavile, can hurt Ferrothorn? So I did end up going with Rocky Helmet on this. We are almost max HP, okay defense, and 84 attack to get some in there, just some nice attack to make sure we can hit some things pretty hard. Up next, Journey for Bernie. Bernie is here. Porygon 2 with Eviolite Analytic, because we're probably going to go last. I could do Download. I'll have to look at some stats real quick. Also see what chances are of me getting the Download boost or special. But that aside, T-Bolt, Tri Attack, Recover, and Trick Room. I've been like kind of teasing Pack all week. Trick Room's coming, and I'm hoping he's like, yeah, sure, and doesn't actually predict it's gonna come. But that being said, we are bringing it because Valor, the V-Create under Trick Room, or our 6th Mon, Primarina, under Trick Room. Oof, those hit hard. Anyway, moving on, this thing is max HP, pretty good physical bulk, mostly physical bulk, a little bit of special defense for something like a Finny, and then 20 special attack just to make sure we can 2-hit KO, or no, that makes sure we can 1-hit KO Swellow with T-Bolt. Up next, Hero the Venusaur is here. I need to put his name in there. How can I forget Hero? Hero the Venusaur is here. Venusaurite, of course. Max HP, 160 special defense, 96 plus defense, minus attack, of course. Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Synthesis, and Grassy Terrain. If I can get Grassy Terrain, predicting the Hawlucha switch in, like if I do it the turn before, or if I do it when Finny comes in and get rid of his Terrain, Hawlucha can't use its Misty Seed, and that's gonna be a big issue. I did have an HP Fire here instead of Grassy Terrain. Grassy Terrain, I'm running it because I can. It'd be fun. I've not had a good time to prep this week. I have been monstrously packed. No pun intended, packed. I have been so busy. So literally last night I was till 1 in the morning with Istanbul Dam. I can't pronounce that, but I think it's Istanbul Dam, which is he's New York Clinks, Sam, and Clutch. Clutch sometimes. Kansas City Kingdras. We were they both helped me prep, so I had my original team, and I think I've lost every match with that team. This team did better, but it was just one where it was I needed some damage output on my team, and Grassy Terrain never came in clutch. Clutch sometimes. I might just do HP Fire before the match comes up for Ferrothorn. I think I actually will. I'm really not sure. I think it probably would be best to HP Fire, but that being said, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, finally we have Catcher the Primarina is back. She has not come since her week 2 match against Kansas City Kingdras. Clutch sometimes. Oh, also, Rocky Z, it's only come, I don't believe it's come at all. If it has come, it hasn't gotten any KOs, or hasn't even been used. On his page, it says it's not been used, or has not come, which means it has not been used in a match. So if it has come, it didn't get popped, so I don't think Rocky MZ is coming. It might, but I don't really care. But if it comes, it comes. If not, it doesn't. That's alright with me. I'll go into Marv and hopefully just get some Rocky Helmet Intimidate to make it nothing. Your choice specs: Primarina, max special attack, with Sassy Nature, 112 special defense, and 144 HP. This is a special wall. This thing under Trick Room. Oof. Hydro Pump, if it can connect, hits like a truck. Moonblast also. Moonblast 2 KOs. Charizard X. Power Fire is like 80% to Ferrothorn. Hyper Voice is a safe middle ground. If I don't want to call, if I don't want to go HP Fire on something coming in like a Electivire, if I don't want Hydro Pump in case Ferrothorn comes in, Hyper Voice is a middle ground play. It's alright, but it doesn't do as good as we hope to. But I'm a lot happier with this team than the first team I had. The first team I had didn't perform well. They didn't synergize well. I still think we got a bad matchup here because Lucha can just destroy our team. But hoping this goes well. If we can take down Lucha early on, and if we can get rid of something like these two guys right there, no, those two. If we can get rid of those two, we have a great matchup with Trick Room. Oh gosh, Trick Room V-Create will just obliterate. Alright, that is it for this episode of the Omega Records. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in about a couple minutes for the Week 9 match against the Indianapolis Ponytas. And that's going on the record. The Omega Record. Catch you guys next time, and that'll be it. Peace.